nuggets, oh, so golden and true. But
Thank you so much for clicking on that play button, subscribing, and just being an outstanding person. Now, this video is much more personal than my usual videos. This one is about family, and not just my family, everybody's family. It's about capturing loved ones' stories, specifically grandparents, those who are up in age, because I've been figuring something out as I have aged and I've seasoned and I have whitened the beard some, and that is we're not going to be around forever.
I could just cry.
And my memory is also very much fleeting, and I really need to capture some of these stories from my family members. To go back in time just a little bit, my wife and I, we used to do a creative project or business model, and it was called Legacy Films, and people would hire us to go capture a grandparent, their stories in their element. So I might be at somebody's farm and getting a granddad on his tractor and getting some B-roll of him in the cornfield. And it was awesome. It was cinematic. It was also very timely, pricey, and not everybody can afford those things. Now let's fast forward to about last month, and I was working at an event. I was working with CTE teachers. These are teachers who teach students skills. And this one was specifically in engineering. He goes, "Brian, did you know, I've been using voice texting from Google Docs. So, in Google Docs, there's like a microphone option. You can just talk into it." He goes, I did that for my dad. And then I've been putting it into ChatGPT to make it more organized and to make the grammar better and flow better. I thought to myself, this is the new version of what I was doing before at a fraction of the price. When I say fraction, I mean like electricity to make this happen. And so I had the great privilege of hosting my mom for a week. She was in the path of Hurricane Helene. And I said, "Mom, can you help me with this demo?" And she kindly agreed. And she's in this shot. You'll see her here in a second. I'm going to show you how to do this with a screencast. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it with somebody else, like, subscribe, make a comment. Let me know if this is something that you really are excited about doing with your loved ones. So let's get to it. Hey, Mom. How's it going?
Hey,
Hey, I like your shirt.
it's going good, and I'm proud of it.
You're proud of it, yeah. Hey, can you help me with something?
What, Brian?
Well, I have this project I want to try. I know you used to tell me lots of stories about you as a kid, and I don't remember them all, but I think we can capture them in a simple way. Can you help me?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Love it.
All right, let's do it. So
try.
I'm going to pull this thing up. So I'm going to give you this computer. I'm in a Google Doc, and I've set up under Tools, I've set up the voice typing. All right, Mom, so I'm going to hit this button here. Now, you can just talk for 30 minutes, and you could do this as much as you want, and then we're going to make a masterpiece with this. We're going to make something really cool with this, okay? So it's on it. We're live. See, it's already getting it. It's so funny. We're live, yeah. So, yeah, tell one of those awesome grandma stories.
Well, this is really not a grandma story, but this is about me growing up. I had lots of experiences with my brother and my sister. And, but one of the experiences that I had on the...
All right, let's make this thing very, very simple. I'm in a Google Docs. You can get that for free with your Google account. And built into Google Docs are tools such as voice typing, and that's very simple for maybe a grandparent to use. Just super simple. So you click on it, and you are going to get this little icon on the left of a microphone, and then it will simply just pick up whatever that person is saying. So this person could be just sitting around with a cup of coffee on the porch, just talking about the good old days or the bad old days. So, hey everybody, my name is Brian Buffington, and I enjoy helping people use technology to create and inspire. Awesome. Just like that. Could you imagine getting pages of this from a grandparent or something? So I'm going to take that out. And my mom did have to leave a little earlier than I thought, so I wasn't able to really get a huge transcription from her. So I did kind of play on what she already did. And she was telling a story about when she had a brother who dared her to step on the hot Florida pavement. And so I'm going to copy this. And it's just a few sentences, but really we could do so much if we had, again, pages of this from a loved one. And I'm going to use ChatGPT, but feel free to use any other AI bot that you like. And really, the most basic way is just clean this up. Like, I don't want anything fancy. I don't want it to sound like it's from a famous author. I just want it to sound like it's from my grandparent. Just say, clean it up for better flow and readability. Paste, boom. And it does that, right? And that some of you are like, boom, check, Brian, I'm good. And then we could take this and we could publish a book if we wanted. You know, Amazon has the ability to make your own book, copy at a time. There's other ways to do this too. So I'm going to now, let's go step it up a notch. So you're like, Brian, I want more fancy, colorful. Like, make this like a novel. You know, my grandparents, they don't really say a whole lot. They made it kind of short, and I would like to have this, a little more colorful and vibrant. So maybe you want to use a prompt like this. Make this more novel-like. Yeah, just like that. And then I can be more specific. I want to end the style of this author maybe, or I want to include these things, but we're just going to paste it in there. This is just fun. Everybody see what just happened there? It just said, you know what? We're going to take this and run with it. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another Buff Nugget. My name's Brian Buffington. I love people. I love helping people make cool stuff with tech, inspiring people. If you enjoyed this and you want to do it with a loved one, let me know. I'd love to know how it goes. And share it with a friend. Like, comment if you haven't already subscribed. That would be awesome too. Have a good one. Bye.
Buff Nuggets. Oh, so golden.